Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Fire Emblem Engage, doing the Fell Xenologue. We just completed the first map, and it has its own world map. We can also return to the world of the main story, or go to the Somnial, and fight in skirmishes will appear in areas you've already completed. I don't know if there's a point to that, since I believe that that you have levels that are just pre-assigned on these Fell Xenologue maps, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I was already wrong that it wouldn't give me access to my own emblems, so we'll just kind of see how things work as we go. Fell Xenologue 2, Verdant Garden. After fending off assassins, the Divine Dragon heads to Firene with Nell and Nil in search of a bracelet. Alright, well, we'll decide our party composition once we see what the map looks like.
On a battlefield far from all you know, how will you prove your bravery? In the savage garden of blood and steel, who will meet their end? Cast the 4 thrones to fire. Lay 7 flames in the cradle. But there is one who knows the truth. In this world, there is no future. My lonely heart does not beat here.
Here we are, Divine One. Welcome to the Kingdom of Firene. It may not be my place to say that, as a visitor here myself, but I felt someone ought to.
It's strange. Just like Lithos Castle, this place feels familiar, but not.
If we are finished discussing the scenery, allow me to remind you of the task that lies before us.
Oh no, if discussing the scenery annoys you, you're not gonna like my LP style.
We are to go to Firene Castle and acquire the bracelet of the Brash General. And time is of the essence. We must collect all 7 bracelets before our enemy does.
I am pretty surprised that that would not be Ebrodia, Hector's bracelet. Interesting.
I hope the royal family is willing to hand theirs over, but I do have my doubts. You know how ill-tempered the Firenes can be.
What? The people I know from Firene are good-natured and peaceful.
I see, so the nature of the kingdoms is not the same. Maybe Firene is the Brodia of this world.
Is that so? In this world, they are vengeful and quick to violence. The royal family most of all. That made them useful allies in wartime, despite their disdain for fell dragons. But ever since the Divine Dragon's death, they have completely avoided visiting us in Lithos.
And who is the ruler here? Queen Ev?
No. She died at the start of the last war.
By the way, I didn't mention this last episode, but I really like Nell's character design. Aside from the really high spiked collar, I've never been a huge fan of really high collars, but other than that, yeah, her character design is awesome.
And her throne remained empty until after the war ended, when King Alfred took her place.
Oh, King
But
Alfred.
as Nils said, he subsequently cut ties with us. We were forced to take precautions. So, we asked a trusted friend to be our eyes and ears in Firene.
So we're going to have to fight against Alfred, aren't we?
She is due to meet us here shortly.
Lady Nell, Lord Nell, hello, hello.
Celestia, we were just talking about you.
I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. You must be so tired after that long trek.
Well, that's a surprise.
A trifle compared to your intelligence work here, I am sure.
Oh, that was nothing, Lady Nell. But who's this you brought with you? Oh, how is it you remind me so much of the Divine Dragon?
Yeah, how about that?
Actually,
Glorious day.
Whoa.
Divine One, you've been reborn.
Don't stab me with those
I
horns.
knew you could never leave us. Not permanently, anyway. It's so obvious. How could I ever believe Sombron bested the Divine Dragon Monarch?
Celestia, as much as I hate to let you down, this is not who you think it is.
I'm slightly confused because I thought the version of me, of Alir in this world, was the female Alir. In which case you'd think everyone would instantly realize that I'm not the same person. Interesting.
Sorry for the confusion. I'm actually the divine dragon of another world.
What?
We should have let you know sooner. This is not the old friend you and I knew. Rather, this is the savior whom Nil and I summoned with an ancient ritual.
This divine dragon arrived in the castle sanctuary after your departure to Firene.
I see. Of course. What was I thinking? I was there when we buried the Divine Dragon. I held that lifeless hand in mine as we said our goodbyes.
I know this is difficult, Celestia.
Forgive me. I shouldn't have gotten so emotional. That loss was just as difficult for the two of you. Divine One, my name is Celestia. I am a mage dragon of some small renown. I always considered both you and Queen Lumera of this world to be my family. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
No, please. Let's skip past acquaintances and just be friends.
How funny! That's just what the Divine Dragon I knew would have said. Say, is there someone like me living in your world too?
About that.
Well...
Silly of me to ask. Of course she's there, and no doubt a great help in your fight against Sombron.
Let's just let you believe all of that.
What news of Firene Castle, Celestia? You were stationed there for some time.
Indeed, I was. Firene is making plans to invade its northern neighbor.
Brodia.
The idea was Princess Celine's. It's technically still waiting for King Alfred's approval, but that hasn't stopped the young princess from mustering a force of elite knights. We can no longer stand by and simply watch how this unfolds.
Agreed. We must go to the castle and head off this war before it begins.
Another thing. Firene's emblem has been altered somehow since the last time I saw it. We'll need to be careful.
Yes. Now, let us proceed to the castle and reclaim the bracelet of the brash general.
I only hope Alfred and Celine are willing to talk with us.
Dude, have you been paying attention? This is not the Alfred and Celine you know. These are Brodiaized
Still,
versions.
Alfred? Still undecided about whether to invade?
Don't rush me, Celine. This is a big decision. I need time to think it over.
No, you need to take action.
It's not that easy. Brodia was our ally. If we pick a fight with them, there's no going back.
Since Mother and our retainers died in the last war, it falls to us to defend our people.
Or maybe it's more accurate to say it's an Illugiaized version of Firene.
Don't you know they are suffering? With the Divine Dragon gone, the world is falling to ruin. Our crops and flowers are losing their color. Soon the farms will go barren. The only possible remedy is to expand our territory and supplement our resources, now.
I know. As a mining economy, Brodia can spare the resources we need. So an invasion could really help us out with wealth and minerals. It's a decent plan, but there's a big hole in it. The strength of Brodia's military.
Which is precisely why I assembled an order of knights to defeat them. Or is it their emblem you worry about? That silly princess is no match for the brash general.
Nothing's certain. No matter how good our odds look, we could still lose everyone. Or don't you remember? Our retainers so sure they'd come out on top, all falling like petals. That was the same day our strongest ally, the Divine Dragon, left us forever.
You have changed, Alfred. You used to be afraid of nothing and no one. When the Divine Dragon was lost, so too was your spine. I will handle it then.
Meaning what?
Meaning I will head to Brodia on my own, without your permission.
With no knights? Are you trying to get killed?
Facing either death by the sword, or a broken heart as our people die, I choose the former. Should I perish, perhaps a real hero will emerge and lead our people. I'm content with that.
Man, the dark version of Firene and Alfred and Saline, well, mostly Saline, is really interesting. This is like the dark fantasy version of Fire Emblem Engage. Like, this is what it would have been if it was more of a dark fantasy bed. This is really interesting.
As for the Brodians, if they must suffer in order for our people to live, so be it.
Oh wow, oh, look at those crazy eyes. Oh man. This is Saline when she fully embraced the hard-edged side of her personality.
After all, one country's loss is another's gain.
I just can't get through to you, can I?
It's not your fault you were cursed with a stubborn fool for a sister. However, if you want her to have any hope of survival, you must make a choice. What will it be, Your Majesty?
You win. You're the only family I have left. If you're set on this, I'll at least give you a fighting chance. Consider the invasion approved.
Thank you, Alfred.
Let's go. I'll give your knights official notice to prepare for battle.
Wait. Please.
Who goes there?
King Alfred? Princess Saline? It has been quite some time. Pardon the interruption, but we are here to discuss an urgent matter.
Well, if it isn't Nell, and Nil. You know, I could have you executed for barging in here uninvited.
There's a greeting.
Simply return the bracelet of the Brash General to us and we will leave you alone.
Oh, please. If we turned it over, the balance of power between nations would fall apart.
So you intend to continue to wield it as a weapon against your peers. It is precisely because they do the same that you now stand upon the brink of war. I do not think the Divine Dragon would find this behavior acceptable.
Oh, you presume to speak on behalf of the Divine Dragon? Curious, considering your father was the one who denied us Divine Counsel forever.
How dare you! We had nothing to do with that! How many times must we tell you that we are not Sombron?
Just occurred to me. Is the same voice actor who voices Alfred also voicing Nil? They sound pretty similar.
Control yourself, Nil.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Rest assured that we are making the same journey to each of the other bracelet holders. We are reclaiming all of them. With that in mind, there is no need for you to keep Firenes any longer.
How do we know this isn't a trick to weaken us and strengthen our enemies? Show us proof you took the other country's bracelets, and then we'll talk.
Firene is our first destination. We have not reclaimed the other bracelets yet.
Then there is nothing more to discuss. We march to Brodia. The bracelet's power is indispensable to our invasion efforts. We will not simply hand it over.
Still, you refuse to comply. In that case, you have left us with no choice.
If it's a battle you want, we will be only too happy to oblige.
Granted, Firene's behavior in this situation is obviously highly aggressive. You can't say they're the good guys. But if we come over, demand the emblem bracelet that belongs to them, and when they refuse to hand it over, we say we'll just take it by force then. It's hard to say we're the good guys either.
Please, stop. I don't want to fight the two of you.
Divine One? No. No, of course not.
How come you feel like the Divine Dragon? You told us our friend was dead, you wretches! Were you lying to us?
No, I'm from another world.
What?
No. There's only one explanation. This must be one of the corrupted. The Fell Dragons used their vile magic to make this twisted puppet of our fallen friend.
That's not true. Listen to me.
We don't listen to imposters.
I can't believe you Fellspawn did something so sick just to steal our bracelet. No doubt the tears you shed over the Divine Dragon's death were a trick as well. I thought as former allies, we could resolve this peacefully. Your deceit changes things.
No.
Knights, get ready for battle. See to it that Sombron's children are finally put down. We'll bring their severed heads to Brodia as a symbol of our might.
Wow.
Yes, there is the brother I know. The fearsome man they called the Prince of Strewn Flowers.
This dark version of Alfred and Saline is kind of great, actually.
Now, as you did in the war, cast our foes to the ground like so many mangled roses.
If your spirit is trapped in there, Divine One, I'll set you free.
Alfred, no.
It seems conflict is unavoidable.
I knew this would happen, but it's just as well.
Although we were pretty threatening, I guess they are unilaterally attacking us and saying they're going to cut off our heads and stick them on pikes, so... Okay, we're kind of more the good guys again, after all.
Their disrespect for Lady Nell and Lord Nil cannot go unanswered.
Prepare yourself, Divine One. These may be familiar faces, but they will show you no mercy.
This is really cool. I mean, I expected to enjoy the Fell Xenologue, or I wouldn't have bothered getting the DLC, probably. But this is actually even better than I was expecting, at least plot-wise. We'll see... Like, the first map was really easy. We'll see if they get a little more challenging. I know I set it to normal mode, because I do want to complete this LP in a reasonable amount of time and move on to the next, but that doesn't mean I didn't want some amount of challenge. But anyway, we'll see. Maybe it'll get harder. Okay, so... We get to fight alongside Celestia as an ally, so that's weird. Our levels are now fixed to 18 rather than 15. We are facing armored foes, sword fighters. A lot of armored foes. We're going to want magic. Oh, the Enchanter. I think that's one of the new classes. Along with Mage Cannoneer. A lot of sword fighters. Oh, a chest. There's Alfred and Hector. He's got the wolf beetle. Where's Saline? I like Dark Alfred's look of determination. There's... Okay. That is amazing. Evil Saline's pose is amazing. I want good Saline to have that pose. That's fantastic. A belligerent individual who desires war. I'm having a good time. What's to say about Alfred? Okay, it also just says a belligerent individual who desires war. Okay, so we want magic. And they have a variety of things, so we're going to want multiple weapon types. Let's think this through. This time, to continue using units I haven't used a whole lot, let's bring Clan. Where'd you go, Clan? I mean, I used him some, but not a ton, compared to a lot of other characters. Let's bring Anna. I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to work around her Mercy skill. Might be an interesting challenge. Who else? Let's bring Zelkov. Rather than, Oh, I do want a staff user, though. If none of these people use staffs... Well, oh, never mind. Maybe I don't. Okay, yeah, maybe that doesn't really matter in this particular map. Okay, we're gonna go with this team, then. We'll see how it goes. Let's assign some emblems. Clan, you get Soren. You're a mage type. You'll be able to use him better, I think. I do think that he should go on a mage type character.
Soren! Come on.
Mage type character if you want him to actually be effective, especially with that bolting. Wow, this feels so weird to be fighting alongside a like good aligned Celestia. Oh, she's S rank with tomes. Never mind, she gets Soren. Screw you, clan. Sorry, buddy, but
Soren!
Of course.
who does clan get then? Who's another good one? Celica maybe. Or Micaiah. Let's go Micaiah.
Lady Micaiah!
Of course.
Zelkov, who do you get? How about Roy? Roy's not even... Or Lucina. Or Corrin. There's a lot of good options. Let's go Lucina.
Lucina.
Ready.
There we go. This is a team that I chose just because it'll be fun to use, including characters I hardly ever or never used. Not necessarily because I think it'll be the most effective team. Oh yeah. I should try to think of a better one to give Nil. I don't think Erica's really the best. So, Nil. You get... Who's a good support one? Celica.
Celica!
Yes!
How's your magic? Oh, your magic is pathetic. Maybe Celica's not a great choice if your magic is that bad. Let's go with Byleth. Where'd you go, Byleth? There he is.
Byleth! Let's go.
Okay. I think now we're good to go. Just make sure people are where I want them. Wait. Can I bring another unit? I seem like I have an empty space. I can bring another unit. Good grief. What a fool. If that's true. Someone else I haven't used much. I could give Boosh another chance to redeem himself. Let's do that. Oh, you leaving? My cat's leaving. She got tired of me LPing again. Okay, now that we are actually using all the available space, who do we want where? This is me and Celestia. Zelkov is pretty multi-purpose as a dagger user. Same for Clam. Do I not have a caster type down here? Because that could be problematic. Maybe I should bring another caster type. Yeah, I can't move them. Maybe instead of Boosh, I'll find another caster to bring. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I could do Veil, but again, I want to focus on characters I haven't used that much. I feel like there aren't any other casters that I haven't made much use of. In which case... Fine. Citrine, it's you. And you shall go... We need one of the casters down to the south to help deal with the armor units. Oh, I never assigned an emblem to Anna. Good lord. Okay, yeah, Veronica will be fine. Anna shall get... Roy, maybe. No, let's give her Erica.
Erica! Yes!
Wait, what? Yunaka? Didn't I have Anna selected? What happened? I accidentally selected someone else. Good grief, what a disastrous mess this is.
Erica! I have you.
There. Alright, are we finally ready to get started? Sorry that took so long.
Saying goodbye is always painful. I hope you die without suffering.
Pretty brutal, Alfred. Alright, so let's lure them in with some tanky types. And okay, no archers.
I've got this.
Try engage preemptively. Maybe not quite that preemptively.
Let's go.
It's been so long since we fought actual people instead of fabrications. Hearing like an actual human sounding cry of pain is just
For
weird.
the divine dragon.
All is set.
Let us begin.
I smell gold.
Sure.
Okay.
An invitation?
Support units! Time to fortify the troops with your supplies. We advance.
Dark mode Firene is really cool looking as a place to fight too. Oh, by putting my units there, I did allow the enemy to occupy areas giving them defensive bonuses, I think.
Experience has triumphed.
Okay. Starting off reasonably tame. You know what you're doing, Citrine. Kill him.
Come and get it! Please forgive me.
Now, murder this guy.
May none disturb your rest.
Anna, you're already getting kind of wrecked.
A slight setback.
Yeah, go in the woods and use a vulnerary. There we go. Just advance slowly and deliberately. Chain guard, that's why. That's why no damage done to that guy. Now I see. Zelkov, do something about that. That's rather annoying. Clan. Take the kill here.
We'll win this battle. For the divine dragon.
Celestia, take this kill.
Sanction.
You poor thing.
I can't get over, like, good aligned Celestia. This is so strange. About as strange as an evil aligned Alfred and Saline, I suppose. Nice dodge. Anna's refusal to kill enemies doesn't matter as much when I don't need her to get XP as well. That's the big problem with a unit who won't kill enemies, is how do you get them XP? I know you get a little bit just from fighting, but it's from killing enemies that you get the real experience, so that's why I ended up not really using her. So Nil, what exactly is it that you do again? Like, it said you're a support unit. You certainly don't seem like you're very useful on the front line, as it said. Okay, so here's an enchanter, a combat medic. Yeah, skillfully uses items for combat. Can use the convoy and excels at ally support.
Time to open up shop.
Okay, so you take a little bit of reprisal damage, but not too bad. But if you go to here and use your tomahawk, you take none whatsoever. Okay, serious mode Anna looks pretty great. Oops, not engage, attack.
How about this? I'm glad that's over.
Alright, should I lure forth the next round of enemies? Let's do it. Assign decoy, right, because of Soren. If I want to focus enemies on myself, it says Celestia. I think Celestia can handle herself. I'm almost tempted to increase the difficulty to hard mode if the maps stay easy, but we'll see. Might just be a good way for me to get myself wrecked, too. Or maybe I'm underestimating myself, I don't know. Take out this Armor Knight clan. Zelkov, look like you can take this kill from right where you're at. I can't one-shot either of them. Neither can Celestia, so we'll double team one of them. Oh, he does no damage in retaliation. Interesting. Alright, Celestia, take the kill.
I'm ready for more orders.
What to do over here? Maybe just continue our slow advance, luring enemies forward. Anna, you're so slow. Oh, yeah, that's a heal tile. I maybe should have parked Nell on that to get her back some HP. Oh, physic. I didn't bring any staff users, so did I? Ooh, good thing she dodged that. That guy does a lot of damage to her if he hits. Alright, Citrine, take the kill.
I beg your pardon.
Oh geez, you set that on fire. Good grief. Wow, you're slow, Anna. Oh my god. That may not be smart. Move back. Take a heal. Anna. Draw an enemy. He also sit in the fire to attack you too, so that's to our advantage. Up here. Chase this guy down. No retaliation. Is Alir just immortal? Like, enemies just don't hurt me. It's kind of hard to lose that way. And it's not because I have a super overpowered Alir, because my level has been fixed at 18. So it's not like it's using my post-game Alir here. So who knows? Maybe normal mode actually means easy mode, and hard means normal. In this crazy world.
The winds are victorious.
Took the bait. Oh. We're gonna need to get Anna healed up after that blow. Revenge! How dare you hurt Anna, you scum.
From me to you!
That's her revenge.
I won't give up!
Just sit on that heal tile and you'll be okay, kid. Oh, I don't want to use either of these characters to pull enemies. Well, let's just move them to just out of range. Seriously though, how am I intended to use Nil? Because he can't use stabs, apparently. Unless I'm just derping hard. Oh! Oh, he's that kind of... He's a dancer! Is that what's going on here? Can you give your sister another turn? No? But he has Goddess Stance, used to grant another action to all adjacent allies. How do I use that, then? Oh, is Byleth giving him that? I think Byleth... Yes, that's a Byleth ability. I'm sorry, I derped again. But in that case, I'm back to being very confused as to what type of unit is Nil exactly. He can't fight on the front. He doesn't use stabs. It said he's a support unit, but how can he even support? Let's just engage and use the Goddess Dance.
Please, lend me your strength!
If I were smarter, I'd have put more allies adjacent to him. Not smarter, but if I had remembered how that works. But whatever.
No hesitation!
I'd rather see Hilda doing the stance. Sadly, that's not an option. She still can't get in range to actually attack, but you know what she can do?
Emblem, engage.
She can do this. Oh, and also move a little closer? No. Well, yeah, there's no reason not to. Yeah, let's park her in the woods. And Astra Storm. No, that one, yeah. She can't one-shot anybody, so just get that guy.
As if I'd lose.
Okay. Good. And the northern group is moving around to flank Evil Alfred. Go ahead and open this chest. Okay, that guy's got a long-range tome, but it's fine. I don't think he'll kill her. Ooh, a Rider's Bane. Yeah, if she has resist to 25, she should be fine. Well, that went poorly for you. Okay, their enemy's moving... Okay, it's this bunch. Alright, we're fine. There's that enchanter. Okay, so this group's a little further behind, but that's fine. They'll catch up.
A good wind.
Okay, we got the physic that we can't use because I didn't bring a staff user. Oh, you're at 24 out of 36. Wow, you were even more hurt than I realized. I don't want you staying behind that long, so fix the rest with another vulnerary. +3 to all stats. That's pretty good. Can you get them both if you use it from here? No. The range is not huge. There. You can support if I give you an emblem that has support abilities. That much is true. Meanwhile, this group... Should I bother to finish that guy off? Doesn't really matter, right? There's no need for me to farm XP if we just get fixed levels. So, we move on. That guy can just chase after us. You know, it could be bad, though, if I'm engaged in a tough battle here, and then these enemies hit us from behind. That could be an issue. Maybe I should finish him. Go ahead, then. Celestia's fast anyway, she can catch up.
I'm ready for more orders.
What's friendly boost? When a unit defeats a foe, grants hit plus $20 within 2 spaces for 1 turn. Okay. Okay. The enemies are just standing around, except for that one. Even that one, he didn't do anything. He was just waiting for death. Anna, you are slow. Between her slowness and her mercy, I see why I opted not to use her. Just so many downsides. Okay. Wow, these guys just opted to stand there and await their fate. Okay then, that's your choice. Yeah, go ahead.
I will put you to rest.
I can't retreat now.
Alright, you can do another goddess dance, right? No! You can only do that once. Uh-oh, my plans. My plans are falling apart.
Yeah.
Oh well, not that big a deal. Citrine was still able to get in there and attack with her long-range tome, so she's still providing fire support. Okay. We're gonna want magic to help deal with that. And we have Celestia and Clan, so we have plenty of that. Seriously, evil mode Alfred and Citrine, I can't get over... Citrine especially, I cannot get over how good that is. I want that pose for my Citrine. Okay, let's go ahead and engage at this point, I think.
Lend me your strength.
You too, Zelkov.
Emblem Engage.
Though yours won't last as long, so... That's... yeah, let's use Bonded Shield. Oh god, Reflect Physical. Oh, that was not good.
Thank you for the dance.
So it begins. Lend me your might, Emblem of Strength.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Divine One. Seeing you in such a pitiful state breaks my heart. It's such a shame.
Alfred, please, listen to me. I don't want to make things harder for you, but...
I bet you were told to say that. My old friend. Don't worry. I'll help you out. I'll erase you so utterly. Not even your corpse will remain. No one will ever coerce you again.
No dying.
Good, thank you. Glad that triggered. Okay. That Reflect Physical, that sucked. That was a problem. Okay, engage. Let's
Emblem engage.
bring everything to bear. Oh right, Cataclysm. That looks pretty good. Do that.
Come and test your mettle. But there's no way you can defeat the brash general.
Are we done here?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't dislike dorky fitness nerd Alfred from our world. But honestly, Evil Mode Alfred is kind of a more interesting character. Well, the music sure took a turn. Oh, you can't actually get a killing blow on him. How to set this up. The formation is awkward. Can you get a killing blow on anybody? Not that guy either. What if you get closer? No. Nothing does. Unfortunate. What about... Okay, you can bring Alfred down. With the first hit even. Right, because the Noble Rapier is good against mounted units, right? That's good. Sorry, Alfred. Sorry. Sorry it had to be this way.
I knew from the start that I should have given the bracelet back at the war's end.
Be interesting to see if we actually killed them. It seems to be dark mode, so maybe we did. The Fell Xenologue. I'm pretty hurt because of that.
Till the end.
Because of that physical reflect, which kind of inclines me to just heal myself for now. Much as I'd rather be killing enemies. Those enemies coming from behind to attack us is a bit problematic.
Here I go!
Oh yeah, I can always use Micaiah's Great Sacrifice if things get really bad. Okay, so that turned into a fight up there.
Consider it done.
They're pretty hurt, Citrine. But we have the vulneraries, that's what they're for. Use that emblem energy to get the energy back for summoning Lyn again. Okay. Good. I guess once I got to the boss fight part, it no longer feels trivially easy, so that's good.
My pleasure.
Should I fog
All
breath?
right.
I think so. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's super annoying. Deal with that, please. No, we can't have this chain guard ruining things.
Inhumation. It's over.
Nice work, Zelkov. Okay. I guess now the fog breath, it doesn't have as much of a point because I wouldn't hit multiple enemies with it. Wow, why am I so bad at damaging these people? Oh wait, because I was looking at the wrong one. This is the one I meant to be attacking.
I'm not alone anymore.
There we go. I really need to deal with these guys coming up from behind. Oh, one of them's armor too. Oh jeez, he doesn't even get one-shotted. Can Celestia do it? Not with either of those. No, nobody one-shots him. Alright, it's gonna have to be a team effort then. There we go.
Hope is on our side.
Alright. Go ahead and summon Lyn again.
A dream made manifest.
That's a pretty cool line. A dream made manifest for summoning an emblem. I like that. Interesting. I can only do the Astra Storm once, otherwise I could try to cheese Saline like this, but not much point. Alright, let's think this through. What's going to be the best way to do this? Yeah, it's definitely time to engage if we're starting another boss fight.
May I call on you?
Oh, I maybe should have done that last turn and brought out a, yeah, summoned a hero. But as it is... I'm reluctant to put Nil in harm's way. You're not in range of all that, since we lose if he dies. Oh wow, that's a lot of enemies that could attack Nell from there too. I'm gonna believe in you, Nell. You know what else I could do? Oh, I like this plan. Let's engage. And then defensive maneuver, call the doubles. Oh, we only get 3. Oh, fine. Still a good defensive maneuver even then. Now, if we can clean this up, we can also do a pincer movement and attack from the north. You know what? You can hit him with bolting from there, right? Yes, okay. That way she's not having to hang back to deal with the enemy's attack from behind. She can contribute to getting rid of it while also advancing. So she'll continue to be useful. For the frontal assault, Clan can pick up the kill.
Why do you attempt to throw away your life?
You know, they had to record so many lines for each character since they get unique lines for every single emblem they can engage with. Like, that's crazy. This looks like a perfect opportunity for Fog Breath. Look at that. That is perfect. And I appear to still be basically immortal. That was superb. Zelkov, pick up the kill. Or not. Do what little you can, then. I don't think Saline will kill you, right? Let's hope not. Nice dodge.
May none disturb your rest. You may wake in 1,000.
Man, the doubles are good.
Yes, advance. And bolster your weapons so we can annihilate these fools. Firenze is all that matters. Crush those who dare oppose her.
Oh, thanks for wasting an attack on a double, Saline. Alright, can we just wrap this up then? Because I don't think I have to kill every enemy. I just have to get... I can't get over how good that pose is. So I can start by Astra Storming Saline. Then I just need to bring this guy down to get somebody in to finish her off. You are perfect for taking out an armor knight. That'll do nicely.
I could use some tea after that.
I don't know, Astra Storm might not actually be the best option. Oh wow, that looks like a kill, doesn't it? It sure does. Alright, this should end it. Sorry, Evil Saline, I actually like you a lot in evil mode. But
I can't have lost.
down you go.
No, this can't be right. We were supposed to succeed. I was supposed to be happy.
MVP Celestia, that is not a thing I ever expected to see.
This is it. The bracelet of the brash general.
Emblem Hector dwells within. A brave leader who embodies the fighting spirit of the Pyrenees. He was once daring and gallant. Now, as Celestia informs us, he is tainted by evil.
I wish I could summon him again. Give him a fresh start.
There is no point lamenting what cannot be changed. I will return him to slumber now.
Rest easy, Emblem Hector.
Thank you.
Again, the emblem speaks.
Seems a shame to drift off so soon, but I suppose it's not all bad. I just hope we can all stride into battle together. Someday.
I'm sure we will.
You put the general to bed, I see.
King Alfred, please, call off your invasion.
Okay, so we didn't just kill them outright. We simply bested them in battle.
Without the bracelet, I don't have much choice.
You know, it's interesting, Saline, how whether good or evil, either way, you're actually pretty dateable.
But Nil just told me you're from another world. Is that true?
We told you that from the beginning, but you didn't listen and you tried to kill us.
Yes, it's true.
Adds up, I guess. If you were our divine dragon, you wouldn't have taken our bracelet by force. You'd have sided with us. Or you'd at least have been nicer. Clearly, you're not the friend I knew.
Alfred.
But still, I'm glad I met you. You may not be from this world, but I can tell you have the divine dragon's heart. Sorry about before. I really did think you were one of the corrupted.
For my part, I owe an apology to Nell and Nil. I insulted you, tying you unfairly to Sombron. You are not to blame for his actions. I am deeply, truly sorry for losing my composure.
Noted.
We were all devastated to lose our beloved divine dragon. Of course we understand.
Hey, I've got an idea. How about you take us with you? A little extra muscle might come in handy if you're going around collecting bracelets.
Yes, an excellent idea. I already have my knights assembled. They could come as well.
You guys are just fight otakus and just want an excuse to come help us fight.
Absolutely. It would be a great comfort having you two on our side.
Alas, we cannot.
Huh? Why not?
It is out of the question. And it is not your choice to make, Divine One.
I think Nell might be super pissed about the things they said.
While it is true that we summoned you for help, this is not your army. Whatever authority you are accustomed to in your own world does not apply here.
Right. Sorry.
You'll have to forgive us, Divine One. Nell is harsh, but she speaks the truth. I am also opposed to allowing the Pyrenees to join us.
What do I have to say here? Are you gonna make me beg? I need to make up somehow for treating you all so badly. Let me help keep you safe.
The battlefield is no place for a king. The people need their ruler to watch over them.
Not only that, but think of what would become of your kingdom if it were to lose you. Firene would be left entirely without a monarch, or even an heir.
Then at least let Saline and her knights go with you.
The king's sister is every bit as indispensable. And the knights must defend their castle. If your intention is to make amends to us, then I would ask you to think foremost of yourselves.
Fair enough.
If that is your wish, we will accept it. Shall we keep our bracelet here in Firene?
Why?
I can assure you, we will not misuse it. After all, we can awaken sleeping emblems. But if our enemy wants to collect the bracelets, is it not safer to keep them apart?
That would be logical. But for the likelihood that our enemy has the power to awaken emblems. If that is so, the emblem's slumber becomes irrelevant. And if that happens, there is no telling what havoc the brash general will wreak.
Better to keep them with you, since you can put them back to sleep. Makes sense.
I appreciate your understanding.
Nothing more to discuss then. We'll head back inside and leave the bracelet with you. Sorry to give it up, but at least it's in the right hands. More importantly, Divine One?
Yes?
The hardest part of all this is saying goodbye to you, my old ally. But I'm so glad you're back. When we lost you, I was beside myself.
Alfred? I'm not the divine dragon you knew, remember? Nell explained it.
Oh, right. Silly me. I'm new to the throne, so I've been burning the candle at both ends. Guess I'm a little worn out. Not very becoming of a king, is it? If I'm not careful, people will start to talk.
It's all right. I am here to support you, Alfred. Let's head back so you can rest, I will begin thinking about ways to revive industry here in Firene without resorting to war. As for you all, when your mission is done, please do come back and visit with us.
Although, didn't you say that the problem is your crops are all dying? I'm not sure how revived industry helps with that. Come to think of it, I'm not sure how invading Brodia and taking their mines and industry would help with all your crops dying either. I still think you're just phytotakus. That would still date Evil Saline.
Yeah. Best of luck.
Was Alfred all right? He seemed to be acting a little strange.
Probably just terrified. My sister does have that effect on people when she's angry.
I was not angry.
Nell's got a point, though. You were too harsh with your words.
I refused their offer to join us on principle. You did not have the right to invite them.
I already apologized for that, didn't I?
Lord Nil? Is there something going on between those two?
They've been tense with each other from the very start. It is becoming a bit of a problem. I wish I could convince them to get along.
Perhaps it's hard to accept that this one is in fact a different person. It is quite unexpected. In the past, Lady Nell was so...
I am right here, you know.
My apologies.
At least there were no assassins this time. I'm not sure I could have handled that. It was hard enough just fighting Alfred and Saline.
That does not mean they will not show up again. We should remain on guard.
You don't think we might be fighting twins, do you?
Twins?
Back at Lethos, Nell mentioned that Fell Dragon children are always born as twins. It's just a thought.
It is possible, but nearly all Fell Dragon children lose their twin siblings as they mature. I do not think it is terribly likely.
Why does that happen? Is that just a natural thing? You're born in twos and then one dies? Like, that just happens? Well, that's kind of tragic if that's the case.
Sorry, did you say lose their twin siblings?
Yes, please explain.
This is the first I've heard of it. Lady Nell and Lord Nil, you're still together?
We are exceptionally fortunate to be so.
Then I'm glad neither of you lost your other half. That would have been awful.
Kind of you to say.
There is no point to baseless speculation. Let us focus on reclaiming Brodia's bracelet.
Right. Your world's Brodia. I'm curious to see what kind of place it is.
It seems like we lose more siblings by the day. Pairs of twins like us do seem to be getting rare.
More and more, I see them talking about killing one another. They call each other weak. They laugh at twins who haven't fought to the death yet.
Oh, is that why? Because the twins kill each other? Okay, that's even darker.
Unthinkable.
I'll be next. I'm sure of it. They'll come for a failure like me any day now.
Do not say such things.
But it's true. Stronger ones than me have already died. Ones who were much more useful to Father. Even if I'm not next, it's only a matter of time. I'm so scared.
Nil, listen to me. Come what may, I will protect you. I swear it.
Alright, there we go. Save point. That's going to do it for this one. Next up, we'll be on to Fell Xenologue Map 3. I'll see you then.